disclosure, I'm 5 months pregnant and I breathe so hard and heavy right now. So if some of my stuff is a little stuffy, just bear with me. We don't have that much longer to go. So anyway, I decided today that I was going to share my journey of being pregnant, of my complete life story, being a business owner, being a dog mom of 3 poodles, and now entering the world, my son, and getting to be okay with being single. I've been in a relationship for a really long time, so it's really hard to adjust. So newly single, also newly single mom, and I'm gonna rock it. You don't have to worry. Yolanda ain't raised no punk, okay? But I think today I was getting a massage, and the woman who gave me a massage is literally going through the same exact thing that I'm dealing with, just in a different force, right? It's crazy to hear someone say, well, they didn't cheat on me, we didn't have those type of problems, things just went left. And I'm like, it's weird to hear someone say, hey, I went through the same exact thing. Even when I talk to some of my friends who are single moms, and I make comments like, well, I didn't plan on it being like this, no offense, and they're like, no offense taken. Everyone's journey is completely different. It's whatever God has planned for you, And then getting out of the relationship, you have some friends who are very supportive of that. You have some friends who give you great advice. You have some friends who give you advice because they love you, and it may not seem like the best advice, but sometimes it's still good advice. And you have some friends who just do not understand what you've been through. And then that's a thing too. So my first trimester in my pregnancy, I would say, wasn't the easiest. When I first found out, it was a little late. It was late where I only had 1 week to decide if I was going to keep the baby or be a mom. And my first words were, what the fuck, right? And I know it's crazy. It may not be. It was very funny to me. It's something I can laugh about later and now. But my first words were, what the fuck? Like, I can't be a mom right now. I have so much going on. I want my business to do this. I got this going on. I'm not in a stable place. Like, I don't live on my own. And how can I bring a baby into something like this? But you'll be surprised what God will do for you, and who God surrounds in your circle, and who he puts in like the forefront for you. And all the people who have encouraged me to stay strong, who send me scriptures, who check on me, and just the brothers and the uncles and the dads and the granddads, and the support that I have from my family and my friends are beyond amazing. And I couldn't be any more grateful for that. I've dealt with some challenges with accepting my relationship had already ended. So we had broken up. And then a month and a half, 2 months later, I found out that I'm expecting. So my expectations for my child's father were not that high in regards to him being there. But then trying to say that sentence, I think that's a lie, because I hold that God to like a very high standard because of who he is or who he was for me during those years. So I didn't get that expectation from him this time. I didn't get that gesture of him saying, you know what, we're going to figure our stuff out. We are going to get our family back together. We're going to work through these things, and we're going to rock this pregnancy, and we're going to meet our son. Those are all the things that Danielle wanted, not what he wanted. And so sometimes you have to respect those things, and expectations are very hard, especially when you have expectations on a person. You want it to go your way, you know. And it didn't. However, in return, he says, we're going to do the co-parenting thing and we're going to be great friends. And I'm like, okay. And to me, I didn't like that. But you have to respect that. And so it took me a long time to grasp that. And I'm okay now. I've accepted it. You always have to accept how things fall into place, because they're obviously happening for a reason. God may be saying, you guys' time is up. You have someone who will love you more, better, whatever the case may be, and vice versa for him. But I know that our time is up. And even though he's blessed me with this sweet bundle of unexpected joy, and I struggled in the beginning of my first trimester with that, because I was so ashamed. I was so embarrassed. I'm proud of myself for not even crying, but I was so embarrassed because I didn't plan on having my first child by myself. I didn't wait this long to even have children to do it by myself. And I just was not raised like that. But sometimes all plans don't go through. So let me stop acting like I know this. So many people have to drum this and beat this into my head. Danielle, the plans are not going to always be what you want. Or like my granddad said, I know this is not what you wanted, and I know how you feel, but baby girl, you'll be okay. You have me, you have us, you have your family, you have your friends, you'll be fine. And in reality, for a woman, we don't want to hear any of that, because especially for a woman who is in love with their ex, you don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that. It's not what you want to hear. It's as a man, he should step up, and he should do this, and he should do that. And I expect this, and I expect that. But sometimes you're not going to always get that. So I'm hoping with my truth and my story and my process of these things that I can help someone else who's dealing with this or who's going through this feel better. My goal for this is creating a village of women who love each other, who check on each other, because pregnancy tends to make you feel like you're alone. I have a lot of friends, but I don't think that my friends can understand what I'm going through right now, because they're not pregnant. And my friends don't have kids. So this is like our trial and error baby. You know, so we are experiencing symptoms and, oh, well, why is this happening? We're Googling everything. But, yeah. So I'm hoping that me being vulnerable with you allows you to open up and be vulnerable with me, so that we can help each other get past the obstacles in life that God has in store for us. It's supposed to happen this way. I have to tell myself that every day. It's supposed to happen this way. You know, you'll be okay. You know, you're strong. You're a fighter. We don't quit. And I hope that I can encourage someone else to understand that we don't quit. We keep going. I wish I could tell you why my life is doing what it's doing, but I can't. I can only just go with the flow and honestly live in my truth and do my best to explain my process and my journey with always keeping it classy and keeping it cute, stress-free, drama-free. We won't shame or talk junk about nobody on here. We're just gonna uplift people and go from there. You know, all we can do is live in our truth. We can't avoid it. We can't hide from it. We can't sleep in the bed all day and hope that when we wake up the next day that it will be better. The only way you can get through something is to get up and go through it to get through it. And that's what I'm gonna do. So I hope you guys liked my story for tonight. And I plan to share so much more with you guys in the future. Bye. Hey, Papa Bear.